Glenn, you're gonna guard Terrence.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do?
Right here, man. Right here.
Straight for a Filipino league, right? Back in May. Recently, it was announced that you're gonna be a part of the Bay Area Dragons, who will be joining the Philippine Basketball Association Governors Cup coming up soon here, and then the East Asia Super League.
Super League, yeah.
Right? Two big leagues
Yeah.
where you will be playing
Excited.
coming soon. How do you feel about it? How are you preparing for those leagues?
Yeah. I mean, first off, asking people like you how Manila is gonna be.
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah, ready for that. Get the halo ready. No, man, it's a great opportunity, honestly.
Mhm.
Like, kind of an opportunity that I've been waiting for a long time. And, because especially with the East Asia Super League stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you're playing against the best in Asia.
Yes.
You know?
So for those who don't know, East Asia Super League, it's gonna be composed of 8 teams,
Mm-hmm.
all champions from their respective regional leagues that they're playing at. For example, the KBL in Korea,
Yep.
the B League in Japan, the PBA in the Philippines, and the Greater China,
P League Taiwan.
P League Taiwan, and
Yeah,
the
and
Greater
then-
China, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so, best of the best players in Asia. We've got some reinforcements from all over the world playing there.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see yourself in that scenario?
Yeah, good question. That's why I'm excited to go. You always see all these teams from afar.
Yeah.
Especially with social media.
Yeah.
You know, some big names over there. So I think it's going to be a great test just to go up against these guys and see how we do.
Yeah.
And then even in the PBA, like you were mentioning earlier, like, you know, the Terrence Romeos, all those guys, you also hear about them.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can't hide.
I know.
You can run, but you can't hide, right?
So,
You gotta
let's see.
Let's see how it goes.
One scenario here. You're playing
Yeah.
for the Bay Area Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be playing in the PBA. First game of the season, San Miguel Beermen.
Mm-hmm.
We all know Terrence Romeo is there. Coach puts you in. Glenn. By the way, Bay Area Dragons will be coached by the current head coach of the Australian national team,
Brian Gorgon, yeah.
Brian Gurgen. So you're in good hands.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say he gets you into the starting lineup
Mm-hmm.
and asks you, Glenn, you're gonna guard Terrence. What
Oh,
are you gonna do?
Right here, man. Right here, I'm ready. I want to I watch his game. I'll do my scouting.
Yeah.
I know he likes his wide crossover.
I see the scouting happening
Got a
already.
good handle, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, obviously it'll be a tough matchup, but
Yeah.
when you're on the court, I feel like all that stuff disappears. And
Oh, the ball is round.
exactly, right? We all tie our shoes the same way.
Mhm.
So you go out there and compete, man.
Well,
And
not only Terrence Romeo though, you also have Stanley Pringle,
for sure. Yeah.
Mikey Williams.
Yep.
And
all
then
these guys.
San Miguel, they're gonna ask Chris Ross to guard you, for
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
How are you gonna get away from Chris Ross?
Oh man, you know, hopefully get him in the post or something. Nah, we'll see, man. I think I'll just play my game and
Yeah.
hopefully all my preparation can pay off, you know.
Speaking of your preparation, what have you been doing to prepare for that?
Yeah, so I feel like I've had a really good off season.
Mhm.
There's amazing trainers here in Calgary now, amazing facilities too.
Mhm.
When I was growing up here,
Mhm.
none of this was here.
Yeah.
All these gyms, Prolific, you know, the Sportplex, all these trainers.
Yeah.
They're here now. They're accessible. I have relationships with them. So, Athletic Edge
Mhm.
and my friend Adonis,
Mhm.
we've been training. I've been training a lot, and I just got back. I was in the States with the guy I mentioned earlier,
Mhm.
the first coach. So we
Lap
did
Fong?
Lap Fong, yeah,
Lap Fong?
yeah,
Yeah.
and there too. So I feel good about that.
That's good. You also played for a Filipino league, right? Back in May.
Yeah,
That's where I first saw Glenn play.
yeah.
He was playing for the understatement team.
Understatement.
They went all the way to the semifinals.
Yeah,
right?
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, they lost to Vancouver Top Flight Sports.
Yeah.
Jerick Palma of Top Flight,
Yeah,
Top
yeah.
Flight Sports just took over that game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. I see this new face playing for Understatement, and he was just balling. Playing that league kind of gives you a feel for the Filipino style of play,
Yeah.
which you'll be playing the PBA soon here. How was your experience playing in the May Long weekend that was organized by the Calgary D League, by the way?
Yeah. No, I mean, I love playing in those tournaments, and like even a few years ago, I was playing in the I think MFBL.
MFBL.
Yeah, the league. So Filipino league. I love the style of play. It's fast paced. Everyone can handle the ball.
Yeah.
I do end up being one of the bigger guys in these tournaments.
Yeah.
So
You're 6'4".
Yeah.
Right?
So I kind of end up playing like a mid-post, small forward type of role.
Yeah, but your natural role
I'm a point guard, shooting guard.
Point guard, shooting guard, right?
So it's good to get out the box a little bit and play. Like it's physical too. But it's always fun, man. It's always fun.
And now you have a prelude to the Philippine Basketball Association, but it's gonna be a very different ball game once you go to the Philippines. More physical. More elbows coming at you.
I gotta wear all my protection.
But Glenn, before we end this interview, what should we have a lot of Filipino fans watching our channel. Shout out to all the Pinoy fans. Thank you a lot. Thank you very much for your support to YYC athletes. To the Filipino fans, the PBA fans watching right now, what can they expect from Mr. Glen Yang?
I think just expect a level of high energy, passion for the game, and competitive drive, man. I want to go out there and with my teammates, Bay Area Dragons, we're gonna compete. Yeah. And this might be the only chance we all get to play in the PBA. We're a guest team, so I think we're gonna soak it up and try and match that energy.
PBA, it's the first ever paid for play league.
Right.
In Asia.
Oh, really? Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, and so
rich history over there.
Philippines, rich basketball culture. So you're gonna feel that love. Halo.
Yeah, pansit, all that.
The pansit. There you go. He's Filipino actually.
I need that food, man. I need that.
And so ladies and gentlemen, Glen Yang of the Bay Area Dragons, who will be playing in the Philippines this coming Governor's Cup in the PBA. And October 2022, watch out for him and the rest of the Bay Area Dragons at the Season 1 of the East Asia Super League. The best of the best East Asian teams from Japan, Taiwan, Korea, and the Philippines. Greater China will be there. And
repping YYC.
Let's cheer on our guy here, the Calgary guy, a Hong Kong guy, a Filipino guy. His girlfriend's Filipino. Right?
Well, shout out.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, Glen Yang going to the Philippines soon and playing in the PBA and East Asia Super.